Hey everyone, Desiree here. So in this video, I had a question. Someone had asked me about my white Moterm traveler's notebook, and she wanted to see kind of like an update or how it's holding up since I've had it for I think about a year now. Now I've added some additional lighting. I have a ring light off to the side here, and I see it's giving a little bit of shadow, you know, here on this side, but for the most part I wanted to get some really good lighting because I wanted to, you know, be sure that you can see a lot of the details on this notebook. So from what you can see so far, it's holding up really well. The specific question that she had asked was, does this leather turn, you know, does it yellow over time, you know, is the color still pretty much true to how it was when you first bought it? And I have to say yes. I don't notice any differences as far as the color or anything. I mean, the texture is still that pebbly goodness, and I don't see any discoloration. I don't see any yellowing of the leather anywhere. I'll flip through the inside so you can see that as well. But from what I can tell, it looks really good. Now, you know how sometimes when you buy traveler's notebooks, they will tend to change color, especially if they are made from real leather, because you know leather tends to change over time, either the color, the texture, maybe the oiliness of it, depending on what type of leather you have. But I know from what I've read in the Moterm Facebook group, this leather is real, but it has been treated with something, so that keeps the color from fading or turning, you know, as the years go on. So again, this is the white Moterm. If it's still available, I will link it. I think I bought it on Amazon, or maybe I got it on AliExpress. I can't remember now because it's been a while, and you know I have several of these notebooks. But let's go ahead and take a look at the inside. Now I have the exact same setup from when I initially used this. So nothing has changed. I have the same inserts, the same dashboards, and I apologize for the glare on there. But you can see on the inside, I mean, if I probably didn't tell you that this traveler's notebook was a year old, you probably would think it was brand new. I mean, it's held up really well. So we've got the dashboard. My first insert is my task list. And I do have my July 2022 task list already started. And then I have a Foxy Fix dashboard here. And then I have my second insert, which I still haven't used, but I'm okay with that. And I did cover all of these inserts with scrapbook paper that I picked up from Michael's. Again, it's been several years, so I don't even know if they have it anymore. But and then this is just kind of a brain dump, random catch-all blank insert here at the very back. And then we've got the pockets here, and again, if you look really closely, the leather looks just as gorgeous as the day I got it. And then the back pocket lining, gorgeous. And then there's this lining here, and I hope you can see, but it's kind of a chocolate brown. I don't know if this is real satin, but like probably a satin polyester. And that too has held up really well. No issues, hasn't ripped or anything like that. But I don't really use the back pocket, but just in case you were curious. So that is a updated look at the Moterm Traveler's Notebook. And like I said, I have no complaints. You know, no complaints at all. It has held up really well, and it has definitely, I mean, it's worth the money. You know, Moterm is one of the more affordable traveler's notebooks on the market, and for the quality and the details and everything that you get for the price is well worth it. Now I know they have gone up in price over the years, but still, compared to some of those other traveler's notebook makers, I still think you're getting a really good deal. The only issue is that if you do order on AliExpress, it could take up to a month to get to you. So, you know, do you have the patience to wait for it? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. But like I said, I think it's worth it. And if you are in the Moterm group on Facebook, you will learn a lot about the people who make these notebooks and some of the things that they're working on. And they always like to get feedback from the community, which I think is really nice. And sometimes they give you sneak peeks of new notebooks that they are getting ready to release. So I hope this answers the question of how well this notebook has held up over the past year. It could be like a year and a half at this point. But like I said, it's just, I mean, it's held up really, really well. And yeah, I don't know what more to say. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you have any more questions, feel free to drop them down below. And thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. I'll check in with you again really soon.